Tuesday. Welcome to the On Deck podcast presented by LineStar, your top MLB player prop bets for today, plus home run calls of the day. Alongside Tyler Wiemann, I am Shannon Sommerville. It is also National Tax Day, so happy Tax Day to all who celebrate. Good thing we've got some good winners for you today on the show to help us win some money so we can all pay our taxes. So that's always a good thing to do this time of year, Tyler. Have you done your taxes? I hope so.
Yes, and paying Uncle Sam this year hurts.
Oh yeah, especially all those all those takedowns for DFS. Still got to pay Uncle Sam, unfortunately, for that.
It
but
hurts.
We'll hopefully make some money here today on the show for you. We did on Friday. In fact, we were 2-0 on our main regular picks. We also gave out some bonus picks as well, so we were 3-1 overall in our MLB props. Plus, if you tuned in for our NBA show as well, we finished strong, 2-1 on our picks there. So hopefully you guys had some winning tickets out of that on Friday. Our home run calls, while they didn't hit on Friday, both of the guys that we chose each had 2 home runs over the weekend. So I think, remember that curse we had where we would pick a guy and he would just homer the next day? So that might be something you might consider doing moving forward, is just betting our guy the following day. But Tyler's also been on a tear with his prop bet calls. I think you're 5 straight right now, so got to keep it rolling here on the On Deck podcast. Pressure is on. But because we also went 2-0, one randomly selected commenter wins $50. So we'll announce that right now on the show, along with the Money Gun celebration. Tyler, I don't know if you're locked and loaded yet, but I am. You ready? Let's go. All right. The winner of our contest for prop bets is LaDale Brown, 6538. Congratulations. You won $50. Thank you for commenting if you'd like to be a winner. Like LaDale Brown, 6538. All you have to do is make sure you like this video, subscribe to our channel, and comment below. Not only does it help us out in the algorithm, it also helps you out because we love to give out money on this show. Basically, we put together our picks, put it on a ticket, and if we win, we give out those winnings. So let's get after it today. Again, you can find some of our picks, Underdog Fantasy, PrizePicks, Sleeper, Chalkboard. If you don't have those apps, use the promo code LineStar when you download them, so you can get $100 of your first deposit matched. Let's get after it today. Win that money for Tax Day. We're going to start things off, Tyler. You're on the hot streak, so let's keep it rolling. Who you got?
All right, I'm going to go with San Francisco Giants starter Kyle Harrison under 16.5 outs. That's at plus 105 right now. Earlier, it was at 17.5. It came down a little bit. I obviously like it at 17.5 more, so if it does move up there, make sure you hit that. Mm-hmm. But at 16.5, I'm still good with it. Our LineStar projection, 15.7. Consensus is 16.3. The thing is that last year, he was only over this in 1 of 7 starts. So far this year, he has been under in 1 of 3, so he's been a little bit better and a little more efficient so far to start the year, but I don't think it's going to keep that way. He does have reverse splits. He is terrible versus lefties, and the best hitters on Miami happen to be lefties. So I like the spot for an under on Kyle Harrison.
And you've been having a lot of success going with the under on some of these pitchers' outs over the past week or so. So keep it rolling with that trend. All right, Tyler, I'm going to keep it rolling with my trend, and that is going up against your Padres because it worked out for me with Shohei Ohtani on Friday. So why not get after it again today? Well, this time they're going up against the Milwaukee Brewers, and I'm going with their catcher, William Contreras, over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. It's around minus 120 in the sports books. Check out LineStar and the consensus projection, both projecting higher than 2 hits, runs, and RBIs combined in this game. And in fact, Contreras has been over that in 11 of 14 games this season. He's got a 375 average on the year. That's the 4th highest in MLB. He'll be going up against Padres' Joe Musgrove, who's actually been kind of struggling this season, Tyler. 343 opponent average. What gives there? Well, he is a good pitcher, and I do expect him to get a little better. I think that he's going to have a hard time against this Milwaukee Brewers team that is top 5 in hits and runs and RBIs and also team average as well. So I like William Contreras higher than 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Any thoughts on Joe Musgrove? What's going on with him? He's got to step it up.
I mean, he hasn't had the easiest schedule. He faced the Dodgers, faced the Giants, the Cardinals, the Cubs, all
fair enough,
pretty good hitting teams. I think he's gonna be fine.
Yeah,
he's just struggled a little bit. Not a big deal.
Watch out for the Brew Crew in this one. I know we've got some Brewers fans in the comments, so let Tyler hear it in the comments.
Right, Get
after it.
I
All
think
right.
I think he's the Brewers fan, or one of them, right? It's
Yes,
fighting words
exactly.
today.
The other one I was considering, so this is maybe a little bonus for you guys on this Monday. Ronald Acuna is always good for over 1.5 bases, minus 140 in the sports books. So it's really good value on Underdog Fantasy and PrizePicks because the payout doesn't matter according to the Vegas odds there. But LineStar's projecting him for over 2. Consensus as well. He's been over 4 the last 5 games. 781 OPS versus righties. That's above average. And going up against Houston's Spencer Arrighetti, who's given up a 438 opponent average this season. This is the highest run total of the slate for today at 10.5. And then you've also got Ronald Acuna, who bats leadoff. So that's a nice perk and a boost as well in terms of maybe getting an extra at bat and a chance to hit the over for us on 1.5 bases. Feel like you can't go wrong with that one either. The other one I was sort of considering, Blaze Alexander for the Arizona Diamondbacks is just at 0.5 bases, so just needs to get one knock for us. It's around minus 130. He's been over 6 of the last 10 games, and he's got a decent matchup going up against Cubs righty Ben Brown, who's giving up a just under 300 opponent average, so not a bad spot for him as well, although he bats like 8th or 9th in the lineup, so don't love that, but still, it's just a one hit for us. I think he can get there. So those are my picks, Tyler. No bonus for us today. Just the
no,
the
but
Kyle
I
Harrison.
will add on with your I didn't really like the pitcher props today. There was very few that I liked, but I will add on with that Ronald Acuna one. I do like Matt Olson and Austin Riley for over 0.5 RBIs. I think Riley was at plus 125. Olson was plus 130, and I think it's a good spot for both of them for RBI.
Nice. All right. So our 2 picks, though, for you guys that are commenting below and our chance to go 2-0 and somebody gets $50, keep the money gun celebration rolling. We're going Kyle Harrison under 16.5 outs and William Contreras over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. So if you haven't already, make sure to do us that huge favor of liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and commenting below. Also, check out the LineStar app and that Props AI tool if you haven't already. That's what we've been using, and that's been helping us cash in the prop market and helps us get the money gun rolling out here on the show. So let's keep it going. Now it's time for our home run calls of the day. Tyler, where are you headed for a dinger on this Monday?
I'm going to go to Kansas City and go with Nelson Velazquez, plus 360 to hit a bomb. Look, he has a hard hit rate of 48% this year, which is a little bit above his career average. However, his home run rate for, this season is a third of what it has been the last 3 years. So I think there's going to be some positive regression for him in the home run department. Look, he has a 250 ISO versus lefties. He's hitting them very hard, and White Sox pitching is just awful. Today, they're calling up a prospect who owns a 7.7 ERA this season. I will give him a little bit of a pass because on his he's only had 1 start, and on his career, he's right around a 4 ERA. But it's a tough spot for him, and I like it for Nelson Velazquez.
Tough place for a prospect to come up in, but you know what? I'm also picking on a prospect, and that's Washington Nationals lefty Mitchell Parker. And I'm going with the Dodgers bat in this one. The bat of Teoscar Hernandez, who's been on fire this year, plus 400 to hit a home run. And he's already got 5 on the year. 326 ISO versus lefties over the last 3 seasons. That leads all hitters that are available on the slate today. And in fact, he has a 412 ISO this season. Keep in mind, as I tell you guys on this show, ISO is one of my favorite stats, measures raw power of a hitter, and MLB average is like a good stat for that is like 200. So he absolutely crushes it. And going up against the lefty Mitchell Parker, who's making his major league debut today in LA. We've also got 8-mile-an-hour winds blowing out at Dodger Stadium, so I think this lends itself to Teoscar Hernandez. Listen, this is a tough spot for any rookie to be making their debut. Got a little nerves. You make one mistake against this Dodgers lineup, they're going to make you pay. I think Teoscar Hernandez at that price tag at plus 400 is a pretty good bet. You could go Mookie as well. He's got higher odds to hit it, but in terms of the value of a home run call, I like Teoscar Hernandez. What do you think, Tyler? I know you looked up some stats. He didn't allow a lot of home runs in his minor league, but I think he might find a different. This is a different lineup than those minor league teams he's been facing. That's for sure. So.
Absolutely. And if you look every step of the way, I think it was like single A, he only allowed 0.4 home runs. Double A, it was 0.8. in AAA, I think his average is like 1.3, or 1.8, but he's only had 2 starts, so
Yeah.
not enough data to really know. But his home run, ability or give up ability has gone up every single time he's stepped up. So you'd expect it to again. He's maybe 1.4, 1.5 home run per 9 guy for the major leagues.
Yeah, tough against this Dodgers lineup that he'll be facing today for sure. And Teoscar Hernandez was actually a guy you highlighted before the season even started as one to watch for, especially given the fact that that change of scenery from Seattle to a more hitter-friendly ballpark in Los Angeles and with the Dodgers lineup, that has helped him out tremendously. And in fact, he's having a great year so far to start. So hopefully you guys also drafted him in best ball like Tyler told you guys. So hopefully those best ball teams are cranking out. You also had Tyler O'Neill, who has 7 home runs on the year. I believe that leads Major League Baseball, or is at least tied for first.
Yes.
Pretty cool.
Yes.
Nice
Unfortunately, he did leave the game this morning after a collision with Rafael Devers.
Ooh, that's no good. Well, we'll keep an eye on that one. Hopefully he will still be around for us in the near future for some home run calls. But for today, we are rolling with Nelson Velazquez and Teoscar Hernandez. Let us know where you're headed for a home run call today. And if you follow us on our Twitter account, make sure to retweet us for a chance to win the home run contest there as well. So got to get in on that. And Tyler will be breaking things down from a daily fantasy perspective. So make sure to tune into his show, Take Down Tyler. They call him that for a reason. He's got taxes to pay because he's got so many takedowns on the year. So have a great day. Good luck in all of your prop betting endeavors. And if you have any questions, drop them in the comments. We want to hear from you guys. So good luck out there. We'll see you next time.
Have a good one, guys. Good luck.